Right, I remember that.
Okay, hello everybody. We're here playing Dungeons Dragons 5e by Wizards. We're using Fantasy Grounds. And then the sound program we're using is Serenscape. And right now we don't have the extensions, but we usually have the dulux-oz extensions. Sorry, this is going to be a short video. We had some technical difficulties. It appears some of our mods weren't able to update with Fantasy Grounds correctly, but we got that fixed. So, anyways, we last left off. The characters attacked bandits, and when they captured one bandit named Mouth, which they knocked out, and they talked to his friend, and his friend told the characters. Let me find that. The bandit nickname Nameless, he didn't know much, and he just joined the group about 3 weeks ago, and he just knows that they're going to bring stuff to some keep east of here to a man named Jolly, and then you guys knock him out, and you guys know they're heading to a place called the River Guard Keep.
Yep.
And I believe you guys were going to bring all that stuff back to Red Larch, and you guys were on your way to Red Larch.
That's correct.
So if you guys need like weapons, like short or light crossbows and short swords, they have that kind of stuff. Leather armor, studded leather, if you need that. You can grab that from them, and then they got, of course, all the supplies, which is like food and stuff like that. So you can fill up on rations if you want. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably a good idea.
So you guys head back into Red Larch.
Yeah, we should. Our first stop should probably be at the constable.
Well, we are towing a bear, remember? So we may want to actually keep the druid.
How about give the druid back his bear?
True.
But yes, shortly thereafter is constable.
When you guys make it into town, it is night. The sun is already set, so it's probably about 9, I think. I'm gonna say.
So it's late, but it's not like ridiculously late.
What's that? Yeah. Because I think you guys attacked the camp about 7.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, it was like sunset. So we'll say it's like 9:30 or so.
Our grand sneaking plan that the barbarian decided to F up, of course.
Nick said.
I knocked
Didn't
over
somebody
a tree.
trip over a bottle?
Oh, that was the thief that did that.
Thank you.
I ran into a tree. I apologize.
Okay, so you guys walk back into town. The streets are pretty clear for the most part. You can see there's some teenagers hanging out on the Karen Road.
Before we get into town, is the bear really obsessed with the bucket of nastiness that
Magic bucket?
the magic bucket trail is carrying, or is it kind of half wandering around? Because I don't know that we want to drag a bear through the middle of town if it's
the bear follows you, so
There's probably nobody in town at this time either.
That's true.
I mean, there's well, as you guys approach, you can see there's people outside and stuff. So, but it's not like the streets aren't crowded or anything.
I guess let's just monitor the bear to make sure that it stays on track and doesn't, start wreaking havoc.
Eat somebody?
Yeah.
Mauling and whatnot?
Where are we most likely to find the druid at this time of night?
Well, we know where his house is, so he's probably there. But
True.
I mean, that's if nothing else, we can drop the bear there.
We should probably drop the bear first.
Yeah.
Because these guys aren't going anywhere.
Right. It's on the other side of town, right? Because we came in on the Karen Road, and he's all the way down on the other side of it.
Yeah, he's on the other side. It's where the 5 is.
Where the 5 is.
The circle
That's
5.
That's not that.
No, it's right inside town, basically.
All right.
There's a little grove there. Do you guys head there?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
As you guys come up, you can see the druid is sitting there next to his assistant, and they have a fire going, and they seem to be working some kind of magic as they have dancing shapes in the fire. It looks like dancing fairies made out of fire, just like dancing around and stuff like that. And so they don't even notice you when you guys approach.
Maybe we should give him a little space before we sneak up on him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I whisper to him? Let him know we're there.
You can hear them. They're telling a story. So, the druid's telling the story of the 3 dancing fire fairies, and how one of them lost its flame and turned to cold. Basically, and that's about it. And he noticed that he gets up and he's startled, and all of a sudden the flames go out, and then he looks over and sees you guys, and he grabs his pipe and he gets up and he brushes himself off. He's like, "Hello."
Hello.
Hello.
Seductively
Yeah,
grabbing
there.
his pipe. Hello.
Yeah, and he lights his pipe and he puts it in his mouth.
Ladies.
His assistant gets up, and then his assistant goes, "Bogart!" and then runs up to Bogart, and they roll around in the grass. He's like,
Alright.
"Well, I've seen you've got Bogart."
Yes, Wolf. We found Bogart with the bandits, as you mentioned earlier.
Oh, very, very good. He's very happy. So he's like, I got something for you. And then he goes into his hut, and then you can hear him going through a bunch of junk, and a bunch of junk is flying everywhere. And again, a couple lids come rolling out, and then he comes out and he gives you 3 potions. He gives you 3 potions of healing. He
Nice.
says, drink these in your time of need. You probably can't get the actual. I probably have to give you the item. Imagine. I don't know if you can actually. Actually, you can get it from your player's handbook, so you should be
Drag
able to
it
find
in.
it in your items. What's that?
So I think we can just drag it over,
Yeah.
right?
Some of the magic items I don't think you can, but I think for potions of healing.
Thank you, Wolf.
So he gives us 3 of them each?
No,
Total.
3 total.
What? 3 for the group, or what are we doing?
3 for the group.
Totally 3 each. I like your thinking. Well
It's like-
done.
He's like, I would give you more, but I don't have any more. But come back, I'll give you an extra one.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, we
Sure.
have a
Wolf.
delivery to make to the prison now.
Yeah. Wolf. Did anything happen in town while we were gone looking for the bandits today?
No, not much. You guys weren't gone for that long.
Right.
The bustling metropolis, everything.
Yeah. It was pretty quiet. I have to thank you very much for getting Bogart. It looks like he's a little bit undernourished. I'll be feeding him.
Wolf, you may be interested to know that this band was in search of other bears and other animals to take to the keep as well. So you may, in your travels, keep your eyes open to watch for animals that may be in distress.
Well, we have to ask Mr. Wolf about the keep. See if he's heard about it.
The River Guard Keep?
Yes.
You mentioned River Guard Keep, and he's like, he stops. He's like, I haven't heard of River Guard Keep, but the only keeps I know are the haunted keeps. But
The
no one,
haunted keeps.
yeah, no one goes out there. They're keeps that have been haunted for many years.
Riverguard is on the Desarin River, up the river from Wormford. Is it possible that this is a haunted keep?
I guess it could be, but I doubt bandits would use that. I believe they've been abandoned for many years.
What types of things happen at these haunted keeps that people don't go there?
Oh, they're haunted. Ghosts and
Well,
such things. I mean,
From your experience, though, would you be able to get from Wormford and the docks and the piers to the haunted keeps by river?
I actually don't really know where they are. I've never been there myself. Never had a need to go there. You might want to ask Mother. She might know.
Do you know anything about Count Dregus from Waterdeep?
Count Dregus? No, never heard of this fella. Why do you ask?
His name came up.
Steve, I haven't been in Waterdeep for many, many a year. I don't think I could remember anyone from there.
I bet your mother's going to know a lot about this.
Yeah, good point. Well, thank you, Master Wolf.
No, thank you.
We'll visit soon.
Yes. Would you care for some pipeweed before you go?
Always.
Okay. He sits down with you guys and lights a pipeweed, and then he finishes story about the three fire sprites. Basically, the story is how one turned their back on her two friends, and then her fire grew cold, and then and eventually she found her way through some story, which I don't know because I'm making this up, and she got her flame back as she returned to her friends again. The end. So, and you guys smoked the weed. And you guys smoke the weed, and it is very nice. So now you feel a little bit lightheaded, but very nice work. So you guys wanna? By the way, you still have prisoners, I believe. I'm gonna say you guys just shoved them in the cage. Yeah.
I couldn't hear any of that.
You couldn't hear any of what?
What you
just said.
Oh, the whole story?
No. We do something with the something after the story.
Yeah. There's the guys that you have from the guys you captured, the bandits.
Yes.
I'm gonna assume you have them in the cage, in the bear cage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That seems reasonable.
Because the bear wasn't gonna get in there, that's for sure.
Right. All right. We should probably take these yahoos to the constables.
Yep.
Yeah.
If anybody's there.
Okay. You go overhead to the constable. And that's number 11, if you remember on the map.
Yep.
You can hear people working in the butcher area, and you walk in, and you see Halbrok there. He stands up and he notices you right away. And he's like, "Back. So did you bring me heads this time?"
We brought you more than heads.
Is that so?
Nobody.
All right. He gets up and he cleans off his hands, but not very well. He puts down his knife, and there's two other people working with him. And he gets up and he walks out, and he notices the guys in the cage, and he's like, "So that's them?"
It's two of them. The other two, their leader and another one of their less than lucky teammates perished.
Have their heads?
We got their whole bodies.
Oh, good. The pigs won't go hungry tonight. I'll have leave them out front. I'll have my men take them out back. And these ones will go in the jail. Do you know their names?
Mouth.
Yeah, mouth and nameless.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll have to get the real names from them. Questioning.
Agreed.
And then he's like, the supplies, is that what they're holding up?
That's what they had.
Indeed.
But
So,
we'll also
what do you-
give them
what do you
like
plan
a
on doing
brief
on those?
rundown of what we got out of Mouth and Nameless about the keep and Jolly and Pike,
Okay.
the halfling.
Alright. You explain everything to him. He's like, yeah, bandits. I don't know about this keep, never heard of it, but if they're holding up there, I'd probably stay away from there. Imagine there'd be a lot of them. And then he's like, I owe you something. He goes back in and he gets you guys 30 gold per head, so he gets you 120 gold.
Well,
It's
a lot.
This is for the bandits and, well, the goods.
Cool.
I'll give the goods back to the town folk or whoever they rightfully belong to. Anything that is not claimed, you can come back here and I'll give it to you.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Does that include their horses, halbrok? That's really probably the only part we're really interested in.
Yeah.
I don't care. You can do whatever you want with the horses. I don't need them.
Okay.
I mean, if they're in good shape, we might as well keep the horses and turn the nags we rented back in.
Yeah.
They're probably about the same quality, but if we don't have to keep paying for rental.
Yeah. They're like, not the best horses, but they're regular
They're
horses.
free.
So, yeah.
They're glue horses. Oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can
Free glue horses.
get
Two of them are old.
all right.
Yeah, but they can pull a cart.
True.
Yeah.
We can always trade them in and get other horses and use saddles and whatnot.
Trade those two in for like one good horse.
Yeah, probably. All right, well,
Goodish.
better.
Goodish.
For one,
We all ride
For
this.
a different horse.
Partially lame horse.
all four of us on one horse. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, no, that won't work. Should we check back at where we're staying, or should we go to Mother's?
Well, it is that time of night where it might not be a bad idea to hear a bunch of stories and be able to hear what the rumors are.
It's true. A lot of people will be there.
Kaylessa did say, come talk to her too.
At our place, at the Swinging Sword.
Yeah, that's where. Yeah, she's the owner of the Swinging Sword.
All right. Why don't we go get a round of ale at the Swinging Sword, and then we'll go to the tavern.
Freshen up, wipe the blood off.
Yeah.
Okay. The
Maybe.
Swinging
We could
Sword is
probably wash first.
the Swinging Sword is right on the way. Hey, that is not the. It did the same thing it did before too. Wow.
That's number 2, right?
Yep.
It messed
Right
up my
across.
links again. But it doesn't matter. You don't need to know what it looks like inside. So you guys walk in to the inn. In here, there's about 3 people. They look to be some kind of travelers, just regular people. You notice one of Yantos's rangers is sitting at the bar, and otherwise, at the bar is what is his name? Is Iran.
Is
Iran.
who?
He's the older gentleman with one eye, and he has a patch.
All right.
Yeah.
And he is just playing cards with the ranger at the bar. But otherwise, that's it. It's not really happening. And next door, you can hear music and stuff playing at the helm of High Sun. And
Across the street?
Yeah, that's across the street. You can tell there's a lot of people in there. So
We should just check in here, and then we should head over across the street.
Mm-hmm. What's her name? We're supposed to be looking for? I didn't take it again.
Kaylessa.
Yeah. Ask where she's in or she's out.
Okay. Aaron sees. He's like, "What can I do for you?"
We're looking for the owner. Is she in?
Who? What owner?
Kaylessa.
Oh yeah, she's across the street. She's at the helm.
so the owner of your place hangs out at another place.
Well, everyone hangs out at the helm. You just come here for peace and quiet.
I see.
See you later.
Right. He's like, fine, so long. And he's like, royal flush. And he puts his cards down.
Royal flush.
Yeah.
He's playing Go Fish, and he yelled out Royal Flush.
Yeah.
He doesn't actually know how to play a game.
So you guys go over to the
Helm's Deep.
No, it's not Helm's Deep. It's
Oh.
the Helm of High Sun. Wrong world. And in there it is pretty crowded. And there is music playing. There's a one bard in the corner. Let me see if I have the map for this.
Excuse me.
We won't worry about the map right now, because it'll take me a bit to find it since we got short time. But it's a smaller tavern, and it's crowded full of people. And there's someone playing a harp down over in the corner by one of the tables.
How crowded are we talking about? Is it standing room only, like packed in, or is it just every table full?
You guys can find some seats if you want, but it's not. There's people that are up and dancing. There's kids in here. Their families are in here. Kids run by you, run all across, run through your legs and stuff like that. And one of them comes up to
my pouches.
What's that?
Right.
My hands on my pouches.
Yeah. These kids can't really reach them, and you don't really fear them too much. So,
Okay.
Krail, one of them comes up to you and is like, "What are you?"
Who is she talking to?
You.
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 The weird-looking thing.
I don't know. What are you?
But not the. Yeah, not.
I'm 6. And they put up their hands, and they have like all 10 hands. All 10 fingers.
Good job.
Excellent.
And anyways, Kaylessa ends up seeing you, and she's like, and she's with a pint, with which she's up on a man's grill, which you can probably assume is her husband.
What?
Wait, she's up on a man's grill or sitting
Grill,
at his lap?
yes, that's
sitting on his face. That's what I want.
No. That's a term for all up next to people.
Oh,
but anyways,
oh.
I hang out
What
with
up
young
with
people. I
Bengals,
know
We
some
are
of these.
so Midwestern.
Yeah. Anyways, she's sitting next to her husband, and she sees you, and she gets up, and she comes up to you. She's like, "Have a seat."
Thank you. We have
And-
much to share. But first, we need a round of ale.
Okay, she's like, "Hey, this is my husband. I don't know her husband. I don't know if her husband actually has a name."
Grill.
Is your husband named
Grill.
There it is.
His name is Grill.
Bear Grylls.
This is
She was all up on grill.
this is my husband, Bonich. Bonich,
Well
and
met.
you introduced to Bonich, and he calls out.
Bonage?
Yeah,
Yep.
sure. I'm making up names.
Not Bonage like the phone company.
Bonich. And then she calls out to the barkeep. She's like, "Justin, a round for the friends." And then they go and bring you a round of ale. She's like, "This is the place to get food," and she orders food for you guys.
Sweet.
She says it's on me. You can tell her
Cool.
cheeks are a little bit rosy too. She says, "So what'd you find?"
Who would like to fill her in?
Okay, so you tell her everything, right?
Yes.
All right.
Somebody tells her
I don't know
something.
what you mean by fill her in exactly.
Yes, you did. You knew exactly.
Okay. Maybe.
Oh. Wow.
And you
It's
and
late.
she's
That
like,
was for Sean.
"Whoa!" She can't believe it.
Oh.
She's like, "So you got the bandits?" And then she's like, "Did you?"
There were only 4.
There's only 4 of you.
Well, some of
Yeah.
us count as double.
And we even brought 2 of them back alive so you can interrogate and gather
Torture
information from
them.
them.
I mean,
Or
interrogate
feed them
them.
to the pigs.
Right.
Okay. He's like, well, you know, I wish you would have came back a little earlier, but it's fine. But I
Oh
Why,
yeah,
what-
sorry
what
to
did- what did
disappoint.
we miss?
So inconvenient.
He said, "Well, I wanted to offer you on your travels to go check out Red Larch, or not Red Larch, Lance Rock.
What's
I
Lance Rock?
the Chandler's children have been talking up about Red Larch. They said they met some dwarf prospector out there, and we've gotten rumors of the plague.
We've been hearing about that all day. Tell us more.
You have. Well, she basically tells you the story that you hear that the Tamler kids told you, like
Yeah.
at the close there. So
Any other details about the plague?
no, just that the dwarf prospector warned the kids away because there's plague there. And she's like, I have a feeling that's where all our problems are coming from. No, if you guys cared to check it out for me, I could offer you 50
What
Yeah.
what other problems? You mean that specifically?
Oh, perhaps the bad weather, the rumors of plague. Um,
The people spying
yeah, could be
on
that.
the
Could be that too.
from the
What benefit would that be to
rock
us if we do
quarry.
that?
Um, she's like, I just have a feeling there's an evil presence there.
Yeah. So you're feeling what benefit is that to us to go
Well,
do that on a hunch?
then I would give you 50 gold.
Hmm.
How far away is this Lance Rock?
Good question. I think I marked it on the map. Red Larch surroundings. 7 miles away. He's like, it's 7 miles southwest of here. You can't miss it. It's a big rock sticking out of a hill.
And while we're talking about things that are causing you problems, do you know anything? Have you ever heard of Redguard Keep? Or do you know where Wormford is?
Well, yeah, I know where Wormford is. She's like, it's about a day and a half travel south of here. Past the Bridge, I think it's called Bridge Bridge or something. Past the Bridge right in. You'll pass a bridge, and just over the Desert River, you'll see Wormford. About a day, almost a 2-day travel on foot.
But you don't know anything about any keeps in the area?
No, I don't know of any keeps. She says she's been trying to talk to the town elders and the constable, and none of them would, because she's been hearing rumors about this Lance Rock building up. So she tells you that none of them, were willing to help her. So,
Have you ever heard of Count Dragus from Waterdeep?
Dregus? Don't think I have.
How do you leave the town? How often do you leave Red Larch, if ever?
On occasion, I go down to Waterdeep for vacation, but running it in often keeps you busy.
But you've never heard of a count named Dragus.
Oh,
Illegal sale of animals?
and I'm sure it happens everywhere. Oh, you told her about the bandits, so she's like, you mean pertaining to the bandits? No, I mean bandits will do anything for money, I guess.
Hmm.
I think that's kind of a specific trade, though. Have you heard of any other people coming through town talking about illegal animal fights or anything related to that?
No, I haven't heard much. I mean, only the strange watchers at night and the rumors of plague. It seems I just have a feeling it's something to do with Lance Rock.
Can you tell us a little bit more about Lance Rock? Does it have a
Well,
local history? What do people know about it or say about it?
Lance Rock is a place.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yep,
Yes, it's a place.
got it all figured out.
No, because you want a Pacific history. That's why I gotta look it up. So that's the only reason why.
Colonel Mustard in the conservatory with the lead pipe. Solved.
Heck.
Next.
Yeah, I don't know where that information is, but they tell you Lance Rock. I'll just tell you what I remember. Lance Rock, it got its name because some people believe that during the Dragon Wars, a great dragon had a rock and was shot down from the sky, and it dropped the rock as it was falling, and oof, that's how the rock came there. She says it's a really odd structure. It is like someone had dropped it from up high, as it's kind of top heavy and pointed to the bottom. So that's how it's got its name, Lance Rock, as in the idea of the lancing of the rock to the ground.
Anything regarding people that may live or anything more specific than that?
Well, specific on what?
Well, can you tell us a little bit more about this dwarf prospector that was rumored to tell people that?
Well, the kids found when they're out playing out by Lance Rock, they found the dwarf prospector.
Who are the kids? Can we talk to them?
The Tanler kids? Yeah.
The same kids that told us about the.
Yeah, those are the Tanler kids. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Are those the ones running around in here?
No, these are different kids.
Okay.
They're not. The Tanlers aren't in here. So. She tells
are
you
they
the
kids
Tanlers they go to bed early because they get up sewing clothes very early in the morning, so they usually don't frequent.
Tailors.
All stuffy.
They don't frequent the bar. And she's off at night, so she'll be here and then she'll go home and go to bed.
Is the mother here now?
No, not Tanler. She goes to bed early. Kaylessa is here at night usually,
Right.
like everyone else.
We should just stop by the clothing store in the morning.
True.
That's when we're likely to be able to talk to the kids.
You
Good
guys
call.
did already talk to the kids, so. Remember Master
Well,
Burns?
Yeah, but I mean, we didn't get anything specific about this.
They may
Yeah,
not
you
have it.
We heard about the plague, but not about the dwarf.
Yeah, they said about the dwarf prospector. Red larch notes is at
Very
the bottom.
minimal information.
We should probably just check it out ourselves then.
I mean-
because obviously
I don't know. Okay, you can go talk to them, but I don't know how much more information you'd get from them.
True.
because the kids, right? They're like, yeah, we found
Maybe,
a dwarf. He was cool.
maybe my recollection is
What's that?
Maybe my recollection about that's for.
It's if you look at the player notes, I actually write down all you guys' rumors on there.
Alright.
So.
I'm sorry, the Lance Rock is south of Red Larch. So
Southwest, yep.
Southwest. Okay, so it's near the Cairn Road, though. Or am I looking wrong? I thought you marked it on one of the maps. I was just trying to figure out where it was
Here,
exactly.
I'll bring that up for you. So it's over by I think the kids showed you where Lance Rock was.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. I've got two
so
circles on the map.
It's
I
over
don't
by
remember
the 5
which one. Okay.
on that map. I just you should be seeing it. I
Yep.
think. Right?
Yep.
So and that's about 7 miles away, southwest of here.
Who are we talking to right now? Well,
You're
woman,
talking
right?
to
From the
Kaylessa, the owner of the Swinging Sword.
Kaylessa, do you think that the Watchers are based around Lance Rock as well, or do you think they're independent, something separate altogether?
I don't know much. If you ever talk to the wolf, he thinks they're just teenagers, but I don't know. I seen him once, and one of them he was a pretty big guy. So
Where did you see him? Up by the quarry?
no, there's a hill behind the quarry. Back there. If you look on the Red Larch map, you'll see a hill there.
Yeah, I know where that is.
I was out by the pond, and I could see them on top just staring. Kind of freaked me out. But you know,
all they did was look, right?
Yeah, they were just staring. Strange.
Has there been any trouble with the Watchers, or their behavior's weird? Behavior's odd.
They seem to be looking upon you at the oddest times. And only at night.
Only at night.
Well, maybe we should run up there real quick since it's still dark and just check that area just for the heck of it to see if maybe they're there, if there's any sign of them.
Yeah.
Before the morning.
I'd be up for that.
Okay.
Those kids that are running around, do they look like they have parents here?
Yeah, their parents are here. And some of them are dancing or, to the music, and maybe not right now, but because it's slow. If someone's singing. But yeah, they're running around. Most of their parents are there. You see a lot of them are starting to get ready to head in for the night. So. And you guys want to head out to that section of Red Larch? And then you guys want to head out to Lance Rock, or do you want to wait to the day for that?
Yeah, I don't think we'll have the energy to do that tonight, bro.
I think we should just go over to the quarry and check and see if there's anybody.
Yeah, see if we can catch any of the Watchers out and about.
I feel like Lance Rock, if it's surrounded by evil, nighttime is the wrong time to
go. Yeah. Evil gets eviler.
All right, so how are you guys gonna approach you guys gonna go to the hill, or are you guys gonna go to the quarry? Quarry's 18.
I think that Kaylessa and I should probably loop around maybe the west side of the quarry and just kind of take up a position where we can kind of see, and the two of you, since you're a little louder, maybe it might be better if you just head up the street and make a scene, something that they may want to keep an eye on, and see if we can pick them off or watch the watchers, kind of a thing.
So we'll go from the quarry, and everyone else will go from the south.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, obviously, I can make a scene. But
Yes.
why don't?
Not one that gonna get us arrested.
Well, no, I think that I'll play my bagpipes and I'll just go walk up by the quarry.
I'm pretty good at stealth, so I can stick to the shadows and possibly see them unawares before we cause any bit of a scene.
Okay. Yeah, we could just do that too, maybe.
Catching them in their natural habitat might be worth it.
Yep. But I'll go wander through the quarry, just playing my bagpipes as a, reveling in the evening after a
Pied Piper.
Well, no, it's a little personal celebration after kicking ass.
Okay.
Why don't I at least approach from the south, because there's tree line there and I can hide within the shadows there. If I approach from the quarry, that's completely exposed.
Right.
Okay, so you guys gonna leave?
Yeah.
If you want, you can go to the red larch map and then put your tokens on there and then move them where you're going, so I know.
Okay.
So I have an idea where you're at. I will do some music stuff.
Where I put mine, John, is where I ultimately want to end up, but I want to make sure that Kaylessa gets to her position first before I move to mine. So I'm going to kind of hang out here in the roadway until I see her kind of move to her position, and then I'll slowly make my way to this tree.
I'm not seeing any.
You don't see what?
Well, what am I looking at here? Is it the red larch surrounding?
Here,
Yeah.
I'll bring it up for you.
Which one is it?
Did it pop up?
It's one labeled Red Larch DM.
No, it did not.
Did it pop up now?
Yeah. Okay, hold
If I remember, you have the super fast computer.
on. Shut your face.
It's better than mine.
Yes.
Well, who are you going with? So we're gonna assume you're with them anyways. You're going with Mellikho, right?
Where?
Or
yeah, where is he?
He is.
Yeah, no, I'm one of the loud ones, so I have to go with the other loud one.
I'm right up by at the arrow point on 18.
With my ilk.
Okay, so you're gonna walk up.
No, I see.
And you see there's a guy, as you walk up and you start walking into the quarry, you can see there's a guy sitting there. He's sleeping. He seems to be posted guard, but he's rested. He's dressed in regular clothes, and he just has like a little club on him that's actually fallen down at his feet. But he's just snoring away. You can totally walk up to him. And then when
at the entrance of the quarry, you mean?
Yes, where you're at.
Okay.
And then the other group, if you're gonna sneak, roll your sneaks.
All right.
Stealth, I'm assuming.
Yep. Your stealth. Your sneaky sneaks. Your sneakers.
Sneaky.
Sneaky. Yeah, make sure. Yeah, cool. Everything's in a tower. It's good.
If I don't want to. Oh.
Oh, okay. Then don't do it. Okay. When you guys are walking, Gabriel, you notice Kaylessa doesn't make a sound at all. Super quiet.
Does she kick a bottle or anything?
No, you don't kick a bottle or anything either. You're pretty quiet, but
awesome.
you notice that she He's very skilled. So, and when you guys walk up there, you see Mellikho just walk up to the quarry.
So the big thing I want to do is be scanning the kind of the ridge above there for anybody that potentially is, watching, hence watchers.
Yep. If you want, you can roll a perception check in the tower, and then that'll be your perception while you're watching.
Okay.
And then if anything happens, you'll probably notice.
Is Kaylessa doing this? Is she positioned in the same kind of area? Look like she's doing the same thing?
I'm actually going to keep going up to around this area.
Oh, so high ground kind of a thing?
Yeah, as close as I can get to the...
You're on the other side of the hill there, so you won't be able to see the quarry really from there. Where you're at. That's like a hill like that you can go on top of. You can see all the quarry.
And it's on top of the hill that they generally appear, right?
Yeah, we're outside the quarry. I mean, that's where Kaylessa's seen last time. She's seen him on top of the hill, peering down at her in the pond.
Yeah, so ideally I'd like to come up through these trees, and then if I can see anything up on top of the hill, eventually make my way up.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we're only like maximum of 200 yards apart, so
it's not even that far, is it? No, yeah.
Yeah, it's.
If I do my job, you guys won't see me.
I mean, if you hear, if any fighting breaks out, you'll probably hear fighting, unless you guys are trying to be quiet or something.
Yeah.
So, okay, so Mellikho, it's on you. You want to walk into the pit?
Of course.
Are you gonna? So there's a guy. There's a guy sleeping. Yeah. Roll perception. That'll be your perception mode.
The reason why I was asking is that can I see Kaylessa from where I'm at or not?
No, not really.
Okay.
Unless she goes up on the hill.
No, that's fine.
So Mellikho, are you sneaking or?
No.
Okay.
Yes, he's doing his barbarian.
You walk by and you knock some rocks and they make like a tumbling rock sound. I don't even know if I have grinding stones, but I don't think that'll be it. No, that's not it. That didn't work.
I've been playing my bagpipes, dude.
Oh, there's some. You hit some rocks and they go tumbling down into the pit, and the guy wakes up and he's like, what's your name?
Let's go back to sleep.
No.
Strange name.
What are you doing here?
I'm enjoying my evening, and I'm gonna go look in the quarry.
It's off limits at night. The kids have been hanging out here, and I can't do that anymore.
Well, I'm not a kid. I don't live here. I'm gonna go in the quarry.
No, you can't. He goes and he looks down and he goes and finds his club thing and he picks it up. I'm sorry, you must be new here. I am Utherl.
My name is You Don't Belong Here.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird. They got fucking crazy names. I wish they would have named them a little bit easier. If this one is ULHRO, so Uhurl. That's his name. Uhurl. My name is Uhurl, but everyone knows me as Lureth. I run the tannery back the other way. You are.
We just spent a lot of money in your tannery yesterday, so.
I don't believe so, because I worked there and I don't remember seeing you.
We're not kids. We're not going to do any harm. We're just taking a walk during the night.
No, it's off limits.
What's been going on that making it off limits?
The kids have been going here playing pranks, wearing masks and stuff like that, so it's off limits. Mellikho says it's off limits to everyone.
We've been sent here by the constable to look in on it, so...
No, Andis, you have. So, he's like, You can
Can I
make a
make a
roll,
perce-
but you gotta you're just gonna say it, or you're gonna leave it at that. Like, are you gonna try to convince him, or are you gonna?
Say it and
Yes.
keep walking.
Well,
You can try that too.
I'll just say it and keep walking.
Okay.
You want me to roll in the tower or
Well, if you're gonna do that, you don't have to roll. I guess
right?
you're not giving him a chance to even think about it. So,
I should probably use intimidation then.
how are you gonna intimidate him? I mean,
Being me.
well, I mean, you gotta tell me what you're gonna do. You know what your character's doing to intimidate. So, I mean, at first it was persuasion, now it's like intimidation. So, because
Well,
and
I
you're walking by, but he's not having it.
right.
He just
I'll just use
introduced himself and he
persuasion.
asked you your name, and you're like, no. You're gonna what?
I'm just gonna try to persuade him.
Okay. And are you just gonna say? So you're gonna stop and let him think about it?
Well, I'm telling him that we've been working with the constable all day. We talked to Wolf. We're just coming from the Helmus was it tavern, Helm of the Sun.
He's like, okay. You can roll.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna explain. So
No, you can roll now. That's fine. He's like, he kind of looks at you and he says, "Make it quick.
I'm
I'll be watching you."
sure you will.
Okay. You go down into the quarry. And in here, so you see a sign set on two posts in a scrap of weedy lawn out front of the small house reads Mellikho Stoneworks. And then the pit begins just behind the house. And yeah, it's just a big giant pit. You can see it on the map. It goes down about a good 30 feet. You can see places where workers left their items for the night.
What about like uh, other? I mean, are there tracks and are certain places used more than others? Are there
Do you want to look for tracks?
are there adolescent footprints versus adult
Okay, that's
going in and out?
so that's a survival check. Survival is how you find tracks. Hey, you're supposed to do these in the tower, foo.
Oh, sorry. You want me to re-roll?
No, I mean it's a good roll, so you're gonna find stuff. So what are you looking for specifically?
Well, I'm looking for like adolescent footprints versus adult
You do
places
find
that are more
younger footprints here.
right. I'll follow the younger footprints to where they're going to and from.
Oh, player requested permission to load modules. Are the modules not
That was
loaded
me.
or something?
That was me. I tried to look at a tooltip on one of the things, and it said it wasn't loaded, so I just loaded them in.
Oh yeah, I got rid of the. Was it basic? Basic rules?
Yeah, it was just the player's handbook.
Oh, the player's handbook, really? You have the player's handbook.
I do.
Then I don't see why it would ask. Yeah, you have. I think that's just the D&D basic rules it was asking for.
Oh, okay. Whatever. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Crazy. I've never seen that before, so I'm like, what is this? And anyways, yeah, you see kids tracks in here. Young kids too.
All right. I'll you know, obviously if Vhajjharma knows, I'll let her know what I found. I'll ask her if she has any way to share this information with Kevril and Kaylessa from a distance.
Depends
But
on how far away we are.
right, I wasn't going to say that out loud.
Well,
Because I don't know your full capability.
okay. How far away are we?
50 feet, maybe 100
Oh
for
yeah,
me.
yeah. You can see them on the map, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I can tell them. I can
Right.
tell them.
Yeah. Each square is about 50 feet. So.
Okay.
So do you want to
Yep,
share
I'll
the
do
info
that.
with them? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll message them. I'll message them each individually since I
The
can only
spell
do it for
message.
one person at a time.
Check the range on that. I don't remember what it is, but
120 feet. It's 120 feet.
120 feet. So you can get to Cavril, but not
Okay.
Grilla.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
twice that away.
Okay. I can tell Coverall at least.
Okay, so you tell him.
It's
So I
probably
tell him.
it's probably enough to
Do I
freak
see-
me right out.
And he can respond back to me.
Voice in my head.
I tell him, relax, it's Vhajjharma. Just trust me. Here's the info. You can answer back if you need to.
All right.
After you stop pissing your pants.
all clear here.
I whisper first. I don't yell it in his ear. I just whisper it.
No sign of watchers at this where I'm at. I don't know what Kriella's seen, but I haven't seen any watchers.
Do I spy anything on the top of the hill or from that vantage point? Anything around the hill that is weird?
Are you gonna go to the top of the hill and start looking?
Yeah, if I don't see anything from
Okay.
I'll go up to the top.
And what are you looking for? Are you looking for tracks? Are you looking for?
I'm looking for creatures or people generally.
Okay, so I roll a survival check for tracking.
Okay.
That's what this edition uses for tracking. Thank you for rolling in the tower. I love you.
No fun.
You do find tracks up here. They're pretty heavy, probably adult size tracks. And they're wearing some kind of probably boot, you're guessing?
Where do they come from or where do they go to?
Maybe this is probably from within the last couple days.
Direction wise.
They go around here. They go around like over here.
Okay.
And then if you want to follow them from that, so I'm gonna assume you walk over there. So you guys see a figure up there. Actually, no.
I'm still trying to be pretty stealthy.
Yeah. You guys don't see a figure, so yeah, I forgot about that. He's like awesome.
Okay, so we
you
have
can
to
you can roll
meta-play.
again to follow if you want to follow them further. Follow tracks further, but it's getting harder now.
Okay. What do I see them doing in the quarry?
You see them walking around looking at things, I believe, right?
Yeah.
And
Look,
all
stone.
of a sudden, Uriel, or what is his name?
Yeah. Girl.
Uriel, yes. Uriel kind of comes up behind you, He's like, finding nothing, huh?
So we found quite a bit, friend.
Did.
You've been letting a lot of use come through here.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Look at the footprints. You got kids and
he's
adults walking through here at all times of the day.
Yeah, the kids come out here at night to get shiny rocks. Sometimes we miss them. That's why
I don't think that's what they're doing here.
That's why I'm posted it.
And you're doing such a fabulous job. Why don't you go back to your post?
Well, I thought I would come with you, seeing that you're strangers and all.
Why don't you go back to your post? I think we can handle ourselves.
How are you gonna intimidate them?
Yeah.
How are you gonna intimidate them? You're gonna show them your weapon, or what are you gonna do?
Show your weapon.
I'll show them my weapon.
So what? You bring out your blade or something?
No, I'm gonna pull out my cock and show my weapon.
Oh my god.
Well,
bedtime for
that's-
you.
Not sure that's intimidation.
When you pull out your wang,
Bedtime.
Maybe not right
time
now,
to go to
son.
sleep.
when you pull out your wang, he's like, I didn't bring the Oreos. Let me go get them. No.
It's gotten too late.
Wah, wah.
I'll just kind of pat my great axe.
Okay, you can
and
roll.
say, so I think we have this handled.
He's like, guess so. Just don't take too long. Mellikho, you're bound to wake up. Mellikho. Wait, what's her name? Mellikho. Yep. You're bound to wake up Mellikho, so quiet. He walks off.
And he must be in the Stoneworks building then. This Mellikho person, Mellikhos.
I don't know.
All right.
The guy that you could ask, he walked off because he's afraid of you.
So, well, that's good. But can Vhajjharma send that note about Mellikhos being the owner or something to Cabrel and Kaylessa?
She can send it to Cavero, but not Kaylessa
I
because she
can
doesn't.
Cabrel. I can't see Kriel. I don't know if she's there.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
All right.
Precisely.
Once I see the guard walk off, I'll come down into the quarry.
Okay. All right,
Make
you
myself-
you slide down into the quarry.
All right. So now we can talk to her in person, and I'll tell Cabrel what the heck is happening.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll move down as well if I see them. I mean, obviously we're not
Okay.
hiding anymore, so.
Oh, and you hear the guys like, "Oh, come on, guys!" Up at it echoes through the quarry. Man.
There are tracks up on the ridge. They go all the way up to the hill, and then they go off to the north.
Yeah, they've got lots of youth and adolescent tracks coming in and out.
These aren't youth tracks, though. These are heavy boot tracks.
All right. Well, the guard mentioned this Mellikhos person whose name's on the Stoneworks sign is sleeping near here, so it may be the owner or the caretaker.
I think it would be a good idea to see if we can follow those tracks any farther north to see whoever goes up onto that hill at night and freaks people out. At least try and track them to wherever they might be going.
Could we use you or Kevril to go near the Stoneworks building to see if the tracks match the ones that you were tracking?
Sure.
All of a sudden, the light turns on up at the top there, and you
On the hill?
you hear a dog at the entrance. You know.
Oh, the entrance to the quarry?
Yeah.
All right. Why don't you two vanish?
Well, it
into
doesn't
the,
turn on.
shadow?
You see a candle turn on.
I knew what you meant. Somebody's out there with Flint.
Yeah.
or oil lamp or something. Why don't the two of you kind of moose into the shadows on either side, and then I'll kind of walk towards the light.
Okay.
Out of the house, you see a plump, short, pot-bellied lady comes out, and she's you can hear them talking. She's talking to Ural, and he's pointing in your direction. And she's
Okay.
like, "Hello, can I help you?" And she's walking your way. So you guys want to sneak? Go ahead, roll your sneak the way. Her light doesn't reach that far, so. Kaylessa goes, actually, Cabral goes, around and ducks under a pile of rock, and then you can't see him, and then, Kaylessa goes around, and then he doesn't notice there's a dip in the ground, and then he slips, and all this rock falls and makes noise.
Oh God.
You're not hurt or anything, and you can you're not prone or anything like that, but you just make a bunch of noise.
How am I so bad at my job?
Sometimes you don't roll too high.
You're either really awesome or really bad.
Right?
Let's just say you're pretty much awesome,
Hey, you know,
but when you
not
roll
mediocre.
when you roll lower than their perception, then yeah, I hear you. So,
I have a +7. Come on, man.
what's that?
I have a +7.
You can get below 10.
It's true.
Yes, it happens. So, anyways, she walks up. I will use. See if I got people in here.
Right. I'm gonna.
They come walking towards you.
I'm gonna suggest that after this encounter, we kind of shut it down.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
And
I'll be at the party pooper.
all
Yeah,
right,
that's
no
cool.
worries. We started so late, so it's too bad because there's some really cool stuff, but oh well.
Big time.
So and she comes up
We were
to you.
gonna
She's
come
like,
visit. But you guys
"Can
were
I
so
help
busy.
you?" And you can see she's got a portly face. She's got a big mole and some hair coming out, and she's probably in her 40s. She does have a sword at her side.
Okay.
And she's got leather armor that's looks like it's almost ripping at the at the seams.
The seams.
Yeah. And she's like,
I'm gonna.
"Can I help you?"
Are you Mellikho?
"I'm Mellikho, yes. And who are you, barging in here at the middle of the night?"
I'm
And she has a deep
Mellikho,
voice,
Rivers
too.
Bend. I'm here on behalf of the constable
"You are?
in the township of Red Larch.
Why didn't the constable just come tell me or ask? He knows he could have got in here."
He didn't think it was worth his time tonight, considering we just
You can roll a
delivered
deception.
him. I tell her about we just delivered
In the tower.
bandits. That persuasion or intimidation or what?
Deception.
Oh,
Because you're lying to her.
I am. Well, not really.
He didn't send you in here.
All right.
That's a load of horseshit if I ever heard horseshit. I say you.
Everybody's winning today.
I say you.
Yep.
You actually rolled the
made
same number as him, but you have less of a bonus, so it's even worse.
I made
He's
two
like,
of my
"I say you
rolls.
pack your shit up and get out of here, or I'm gonna go get help." Halbrok.
How far has she seen everybody so far? Did the other two get away or not really?
Cavral's hidden. You guys can't see him,
Cabral hasn't.
but
Okay.
Kaylessa is not.
Well, I'm gonna.
And she knows I'm there?
Yes, Unless you hit or something.
Okay.
If you hit, I need a roll.
I mean, I don't know. I wear a cloak, so I don't know what she's looking at. I don't know if she's, old and not paying attention
Well,
to
she's got a light.
her eyes are good or whatever,
Yeah. He's like, I suggest
lady.
you pack up your shit and get out of here.
Look,
well, I'm gonna go get halbrok.
Lady, we know that there's things going on here at the quarry.
You've already lied to me once.
Look.
So
okay, go get halbrok. And then
I don't know who the hell you're talking about, but we're here to figure out.
Euro starts walking back.
Hold on. So I'm gonna walk where their light doesn't reach as much. Just gonna kind of slowly, while they're arguing, kind of wander to where it's darker and she can't see me anymore. Ish.
Where are you going? She can see you walking away. She doesn't want you
right.
walking
I know,
away.
But they're arguing. So.
She sent. Who did she send? She sent the. What's his name? The original guard to go get halbrok?
Well, they're walking away from us, right? So they're taking their light with them. So
30-foot radius and dim light. So her light extends 60-foot radius. Her light extends 60-foot radius. So she's probably up on you guys, a little bit closer than that. But she sees you going off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to get away. I'm just.
Could I?
You hide behind Mellikho. Dimmer. That's fine.
Based on where.
Yeah, I might. Can I hide behind him?
Yeah, you can hide behind him, but she still knows you're there. So.
Right, she can know I'm there.
And she goes, "Get up!"
I am. Can I tell?
Based on what?
Based on where I am, do I think that I, have a chance of moving away from her?
Yeah, you could. You're hidden.
So.
Yeah.
Can I take my? Okay, so what kind of light is she holding?
She's holding a hooded lantern. It's 60 feet, and 30
of
that is dim light.
Key where you can raise the wick and lower it and make it brighter or dimmer.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, there's a hood on it, so you can kind of hood it to get it whatever kind of light you want, but she has full light on it. So.
Okay, so can I use my mage hand and change that status?
You're gonna cast a spell.
Maybe.
I want to sneak away, Sean, just so you know, and move across. Try and cut them off to across the street over this way. So then in case he does decide to make it out of here and head towards halbrok, I can intercept. That's ultimately what I want to do.
So it's verbal and somatic. So, I mean, you'll have to make noise to cast it. So. So I guess it'll be initiative. Let me get rid of the peoples. I'll have to put up new things in it. Where are you? Okay. And then I will zero out your initiative. So if I can have you guys all roll initiative. Their initiative's already rolling. What's that? Green dice. Oh, I forgot to change you guys' your portraits. Oops.
Change the what?
Portraits on you guys.
Oh, that's fine, Arlen.
Oh, I didn't roll it out or whatever.
Yeah, you don't have to roll in the tower, but it'll still show up, so it doesn't matter.
I just felt like it. I haven't had to roll yet.
Kaylessa. Gavril is probably first, but depending on what Kaylessa gets.
Did mine not go through?
No, what'd you roll?
No, it did.
Oh.
It did.
Oh,
I rolled a 2.
It's not popping up for some reason.
I have 5.
Oh, it's not showing up on mine. Okay, I'll put it in there. You
In the
got what's your
combat
total?
tracker, that's weird.
What's your total?
5.
5. Okay. Okay, Cavril, you're first, and we're gonna say these guys are where they're at. I mean, we don't have a smaller grid, so you know, you can for a double move. I mean, if you're sneaking, you move half. And a
Right.
double move is 30, so you can only move. We'll just say it's like 1 square. And this
So
guy's.
how
Oh wait,
how
let
many
me
people
put
do we
them on
have
there.
by us now?
Just a sec. Oh, and you gotta be able to see them too. Right, I can make this grid. Wait, let me. That is a good idea. Make this shit smaller. Now you can.
Whoa.
It's not going to be exact, but actually, now your characters have to be smaller too. Yeah. Now you have to drag your characters back on there. Wait a minute, just wait a sec. Let me. I mean, each one's 50. You're only supposed to go. But that's probably about 10 feet or something like that. So.
That's right.
So if
Hey,
you could.
Sean,
What?
how long had we been able to, since we traveled back from the bandits, could we use the hit dice? Have we had 8 hours of rest or what?
No, you guys didn't rest, so.
Yeah, we didn't.
Can I use a hit dice then or no?
No, because you didn't rest. You gotta rest.
Right?
Oh
No, I
wait,
guess-
you can when you travel you can't short rest. So, but yeah,
You can't?
yeah. If you guys say you guys want a short rest in the thing, it's fine. I mean, honestly, these guys don't look like you're gonna have any problems with them, no matter how many hit points you have. So,
well,
and initiative is more like you're trying to stop. So if you could redrag your characters back on there, then you'll be the right size. And delete
Okay.
They're
delete
so
the ones.
teeny. Oh my god, I'm going cross-eyed.
Well, you can.
what?
Oh, sorry.
Which map are we on?
The Red Larch DM map.
This one. And I can even do.
This one.
Oh, well, I took mine off, so.
That's good, yeah.
I can do it so it's zoomed in. So.
Yeah,
So
that's pretty
I have
zoomy.
to take my guy off and redo it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Pull it
just
off.
delete them and put them back on
Yeah.
there.
You're giant. Oh.
And then we're gonna say each one of these is 10 feet.
Okay.
We don't really have to worry about combat too much. I mean, these guys aren't.
No, I'm not.
You want me to
I'm
do
not
it for you,
planning on-
And
Mellikho?
what's the distance we can cover in a move, in an action?
It's your movement rate. So your movement rate is 30, so it's 30 per round, and a double move is 60, but that uses your action, so you won't be able to have an action. And if you're sneaking, it's half your movement. And Cavril's first. And we'll say this guy's like around here or something, right?
I was gonna say he's not out of the quarry yet, is he? Okay.
No, I mean he started walking when you guys were talking. I mean this is like one round is 6 seconds, so you probably had at least 6 seconds of talking.
Oh,
Right.
so we're trying to capture them now?
I don't know what you're trying to do, but
I know what
one
I'm gonna
person
do.
is
I'm
going
too-
here,
I'm
and
not
that person's
close
going
enough
there,
to
so it's
talk to you
initiative.
guys.
So
Yeah. I'm not close enough to talk to you guys, so I know what I would do.
talking is a free action, so you can kind of just do it. But Cavril, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm sneaking, so I'm not talking. So I'm
Yep.
gonna try and sneak. Let's see, half my movement. So I'm really only gonna be moving a short distance. I just want to get to the top of the. See if I can get to the top of the quarry here on the top of the hill. That's
Okay,
probably about as far as I'd be able to move.
You'll have to roll a climb in your half your movement speed. That'll be like all your movement to get to the top.
Yeah, that's
so
fine.
and roll a climb and a stealth check for that.
Let's climb.
Climb is athletics, or you can use
Yeah.
acrobatics if you want to
Yeah, you can
go
That's
use
very,
right.
very
acrobatics.
slickly.
Yeah. Okay, so in the tower or what? I guess it doesn't matter. Right?
The sneak you should probably do in the tower.
The acrobatics.
And yeah, acrobatics doesn't matter because you'll know if you can't get up there, then you slip.
Ugh.
Oh, you suck. You slip,
We are winning today.
and you definitely make noise. Pretty much, if you slip, you make noise.
Yeah.
A bunch of rocks come tumbling down.
Nice.
And she's like, what the fuck? That's it. She's like,
Yeah.
halbrok! He's screaming. It's just echoing throughout the place. And then the other guy starts running. So Vhajjharma, your turn. You guys can talk. It's
Okay, I'm
talking
gonna
free
use-
action or anything you want.
I'm gonna use my mage hand and I'm gonna douse her lamp.
Nice.
Lamp.
Okay.
Cantrip,
Just make
so I don't know
a
what to do.
just make a Arcana check.
Okay. Do I need to do it in the dice tower?
No, you'll know if you do it or not. It's just pretty much if you're trying to be sneaky and you don't know if you are, kind of thing, for the most part. Man.
Oh my god!
You try to do it, and this shimmering wind, you just miss. That's because she turns around and sees Calvaro falling down, so you missed.
Just beating ourselves the fuck up.
Malachor.
Gosh!
Apparently it's going around.
I'm just gonna grapple her. What? No, wait.
Okay,
What did I miss? What did I miss when I was peeing?
Calvaro fell back down. Calvaro went up the side and he fell down and he made a bunch of noise. And she tried to cast a spell to put out the hooded lantern, which was a good idea.
I know that part, but why is the first guy running away?
Oh, he's running away because she said, "Get halbrok."
All right, so I'm gonna grapple her.
Okay, so that, 2 steps is only 20 feet, so you walk up and you can grapple her. So go ahead, walk up to her, and then to grapple, you make a athletics check to grapple.
Yep.
And then it's going to be versus hers. And she turns around and she sees you, like, walk up to her, and she's like, ah! Screams.
So is that in the tower or no?
That's not in the tower, no, because you'll know if you grapple her or not. But thanks for
Oh my
asking.
god, we suck so bad!
Are you freaking kidding me?
This is probably good. You guys aren't,
Oh,
grappling the
that's it.
townspeople and
Time's up.
trespassing.
Time to go to bed, everybody.
Not
We're just
looking
pause
good
it
for you.
and come back again next weekend.
Are you
I think
kidding
the
me?
universe is telling us to just bag it tonight.
It's impressive.
She tries to get out,
Yeah.
and she gets away from you pretty easily. She actually uses strength,
Yeah, but
and you just
Look at
You-
that
you
though. We got
fall.
a 3-2-1.
so
You mean
you're up there.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay. He goes running. He's like, ah! So he's there. That's like his double movement. And then, she's like, hooligans! And she draws out her weapon and she steps back. You can take an attack of opportunity on her.
I'll grapple her again.
For attack of opportunities, I don't think you can grapple. You can attack her. You can attack her with like the butt of your sword if you want. But I just want to remind you that these people didn't do anything to you, and
Yeah.
Well, I know I'm not. I don't want to.
so it's up to you. So you get attack of opportunity. You can do the butt of your sword or whatever if you don't want to kill her. You just don't get a grapple.
I don't want to hurt her at all.
Just
Can
wanted
I-
to shut up.
Can I use a strength check and knock the weapon out of her hand?
Sure. Why not?
All right. Would that be athletics?
That will be an opposed. Yeah, opposed.
What are the rules for
athletics,
disarm? I don't even know.
I think I read them once. I don't remember, but yeah, just use athletics. Everything's like opposing rules. Everything's pretty simple. It's never that complex. So, I'll look them up after, what they are, but I don't know them offhand.
I'll just make an athletics check.
Man, you suck. Oh man, you just did it. Okay, you knock it out of her hand.
3.
And what do you? How do you do? That's what you do in your attack of opportunity. Okay, it knocks out of her hand.
Slap it out of her hand.
And she's like, ah! She runs. So she uses her double movement to get out of there. Now she's freaked out. Really freaked out. The fastest person in the universe, Kaylessa. Oh, he's not here. He's
not there.
M.I.
Boo.
Oh wait, she's already in there. I don't know what. Yeah, I see that. He's resetting. She's hiding. We'll just go back up. Cavro, your turn. Hey, you got a death success. Why?
Oh, he can fly. Chuck can fly out of the quarry.
Chuck is flying out of the quarry, he says.
Okay. Easily done.
I forgot that he can fly.
Yeah.
He can.
Yeah, that's a nice feature.
Yeah, people don't like talking to him though, because he looks like a demon.
Well, there is that.
Yeah. So, Cavro, it's your turn.
Maybe it'll make him run the other way.
I don't know. I'm gonna try again because I still want to head off. What's his name? That's running like.
Are you gonna try to do it quietly or?
No, not now.
Okay. So go ahead, make your climb roll. Either acrobatics up or swiftly, or you can just muscle it.
Oh.
Okay, no problem. I mean, you can basically only fail that if you're like a 3 or 2. Yeah, 3 or lower. So
pretty much like it.
Well,
it takes you 30
our
feet.
luck.
It takes you 30 feet to get up, so you have another 30 feet to travel. So that's 3 boxes.
Okay. I just closed my map. Go ahead and you can move me across there.
I can actually bring it back up for you real quick.
All right. I don't know what happened. It's weird.
So, yeah, Vhajjharma, is there any way you can immobilize the old lady that's running from us?
Because next is Vhajjharma's turn. I'm gonna guess you're over here, and I'll just put you there, Cavro.
Yeah, that's fine because I don't know. It didn't pop the map up.
Okay.
Okay, let me look and see where I'm at.
Oh, Vhajjharma, it's your turn. You can just move your character where you need later.
So, I need to move so I can get closer. Shit, my map just went. Map is wacky. So, 30. I can move. Where? Here?
You can move 6 and then.
Well, that's a double move, and then you don't get an action, so you can move.
No,
3.
I only have 30 for my move, and then I have to do my action.
Oh, each one of these
is
10.
I'm going to
probably at least 10, but that's just what we're using.
Now if I were to use my mage hand to like.
You can't really do
any. Foot. Is that considered an attack? If I touch her?
Yes, yeah. You can't do anything that requires an action. So the closing of the hooded lamp was a really cool idea. So I'll let you do it.
Just blew it.
And it's really super simple. The closing the hood, So.
Far away. So. Here's a question I have that I didn't ask before, but I'm going to ask it now. So when I message, is it always in my voice?
Yeah, it's like a whisper.
Okay, so it's always me talking.
Yeah. Okay. But I mean, you can try to disguise it.
Well.
If you got like any charisma skills to disguise it, you can do that, right? Deception.
Right. So,
It's a really good idea.
Okay. Ah,
Yeah, just do
I
it.
don't know what you
Don't
think
worry
I'm
about
thinking.
it. Don't overthink it. I mean, you got prestidigitation. You could do anything with that.
I know.
Or
Okay,
whatever you
so
want. You even
okay,
got
so
you have
both of
charm
those are
person. You got
cantrips. I only
disguise
use
self.
one at a time.
What's that?
Both of those are cantrips. So
Yep.
can I only use one at a time?
You can only do one spell at a time. Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna do. Oh fuck.
I mean, you
have,
could
like,
try
so
casting
many-
charm person on her if you want. That would probably get you guys.
I
out
don't
of
have
this-
that. That was last time. I don't have that now.
Why don't you have that? I see it on your.
Yes, I do.
Well,
No, I do. Okay. So she's running away from me, right?
Yeah, I mean, she's.
So she can't see me. So she's
She
not
already-
looking at me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna disguise myself as the constable.
Okay. Oh.
She's not watching me do it.
Boom. Yeah. No problem. Yeah. No, she's running. She's booking ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Perfect.
I'm gonna disguise myself as the constable, and I'm gonna call her name out and tell her to stop running away from me.
Okay. Disguise self doesn't cover your
Okay.
voice, so you'll have to roll
Okay. So
a deception.
yeah, I'll try to make it sound manly.
Of course.
All right. Where am I? Where am I?
And you can give yourself inspiration, but I think you already have inspiration. So
I do.
So those,
I do.
by the way, when you guys fail, that's where you want to use your inspiration.
Oh yeah, I should have done that earlier.
I totally forgot about
I
that.
forget to remind you. Sorry, but you
I
get
don't see my
another
little
one.
thing though.
So
I don't see my. Oh, I do see it. Checked.
if
Damn
you
it.
fail on this one, I will give you. You'll
I'm
be
gonna
getting
use
an
it for
inspiration,
sure
so
if I fail.
use it. If you
Do I need
fail.
to do it in the dice tower or not worry about it?
If she fails, I'll let her use mine.
No, roll
Right.
your deception. I mean, you're
I'll give
gonna
her mine
know.
too.
You're gonna
Alright.
know or you're not.
Oh, it's not so pretty. Did it work or not?
You feel that. Well, that's gonna be versus her. So in this case, I think.
Because I'm gonna use my inspiration.
did
if I have
work.
to reroll. It did work.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
It's versus hers, and she turns around and she's like, "Ah, halbrok, what are you doing here?"
So like, so
That's
now
what
I'm
she
talking,
said. She
right?
said, "What are you doing?"
Yes.
Responding to me. Hey, I
She's
came
looking-
to meet these people because I told them to come and check out the quarry because of all of the reports of there being watchers, and they just defeated a group of bandits, and so I figured they were up to the task. Do you have a problem with that?
Halbrok, have you been drinking?
Yes.
Of course. Whatever.
Why did you?
So get
Why
back
did
here.
you tell me?
Stop screaming, waking up the whole town, and let me work
come
with
in here
these
barge
men
like
and do my
this?
job.
What are you looking for?
What's her name? What's her
Mellikho.
name again?
Were you asking her name? Her name's
No.
Yeah, no, I'm asking you. What's her name again?
Mellikho.
Alberry.
How? What?
Mellikho.
Alberry.
Delberry?
Alberry.
Delberry? Whatever the fuck her name is.
No, it's
That's what it says.
well, she goes by
Alberry.
Mellikho. That's her last name. So
What? Alberry.
she goes by Mellikho.
Alberry.
That's all. You guys didn't
Mellikho.
hear Alberry. You heard only
No.
Mellikho. She goes by
Whatever.
Mellikho. Can you hear me?
So I'm calling her by her last name.
Well, that's what
Mellikho.
she goes by. That's
Relax.
that's the only way you know her too. So
Yeah.
um.
Yeah.
Relax.
So-
You come in here, barging in
Tell
here.
her, breathe and calm down.
Halbrok, I have to ask you to leave. If you want to come back
You
in the
can't
morning.
ask me to leave. I'm the constable. I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down and allow these men to continue
voice
on the
sounds
task
weird.
that I've assigned them.
Why don't you bring me my weapon?
I don't need to bring you your weapon in case you decide to use it on the
Fine.
people that I have
It gets-
assigned to this task.
She gets closer. You were totally drunk. She gets her weapon and she steps back. She's like, what do you want? What are you looking for?
That's none of your business.
I think it is.
It's not.
If
You know that there are people in and out of
if
here.
I'm to run this place, how am I supposed to run it when you go snooping around and not tell me what you're looking
you're
for?
not running anything if there's children running in and out of here at all day and night. Now, if you want me to report that, I can do that. If you want me
the whole town
to do
knows
my
about
job
that.
and leave you be, then I will do that, and you need to calm down and go back to your post.
My post.
I'm going to ask.
That's my
I'm
house.
going to ask her. I'm going to ask her what she's so scared of.
People like you going around snooping around. How come you didn't tell me halbrok was here?
You wouldn't let us. You took off.
I'm not
We're
leaving.
here doing.
I'm not leaving.
We're doing an investigation for the constable.
Well, I'm staying right here. It's my right.
It is your right. This is your property, but we want to know why there's so many strange things going on in your quarry. Are you using children to do your work?
No.
Well, then why are there so many?
Heaven forbids no.
Then why are there so many tracks of juveniles in and out of your property?
They come here at night to get the rocks. That's why I posted your old. You know this. I already discussed this with you.
I don't know. No, we didn't.
Halbrok, tell him! What kind of men do you have with you now? These are riffraff. Get rid of them.
Well, your man was drunk and asleep when we walked here earlier today.
Say something. He's kind of looking at you.
What's he
I
gonna
knew
do?
you were drunk. Get out of here.
Looking at me?
Yeah.
No.
He's looking at halbrok.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
No.
He's saying,
Well,
halbrok, say something.
Yeah, I know. Calm down. I'm not drunk.
Why is your
You know
voice
full
weird?
well what's been going on around here, that everybody wants to find out what's been happening. So that's what I'm doing.
Well,
that's what everybody is requesting, and you know
what are you looking for?
So, madam, we have tracks up along the ridge.
Of what? Kids?
No, of adults, of people.
What?
Of watchers.
Leading kids.
Possibly. Leading children.
Yeah,
so unless you want to be implicated in whatever it is they're doing, I suggest you go back to your post.
Look, I've heard of... No, this is my post. I live right there. She points to the place where she's at. It's like...
Right.
Like, where do you want me to go? No.
Go home.
You're acting strange.
Some tea. Relax.
No, you relax. You can't come barging in here and not talking. You just knock at my door.
Are you ready to have a conversation without any kind of being toned this down? And
not with you. She picks up her sword.
Okay.
I'm talking to halbrok.
Okay. So relax. I'm sorry I didn't tell you in advance, but it just came up. There wasn't a lot of time.
Fine. Get on with what you're doing so I can go back to bed.
Okay, you can go back to bed now. Nobody's requiring that you stay up.
I'm not going back to bed when you're searching for... If you find something,
we're not
going to
ruin your stuff. We're not going to mess with your quarry. We're just looking around and trying to find the path of the booger.
Damn it, halbrok. You know damn... You're so stubborn all the time. You know damn well that I keep very good track of everything that goes on here.
I know.
If you find something out of place, I want to know and I need to see it. So I will be right beside you.
Why don't you go back home next to you. And have some tea? Grab your... Who was the guy that ran away?
Did you bathe? Strange.
Yeah, hopefully Ben caught him before he got to the council.
Yeah, they're talking.
Was he in just somebody else who's there?
I mean, Ben, you're basically going to be here about when he's like right here. So.
Yeah. I basically want to skid out in front of him and just say, I don't remember his name, Ulrich.
Ural.
Ural.
Yes.
Halbrok's already in the quarry. And I'll point back in the direction. Listen. You probably can hear him screaming.
He's like, he kind of freaks out as you come out of the bushes. He's like, ah! What the fuck?
Listen.
By the breath of Bane.
Halbrook's already in the quarry. Listen, you can hear him screaming.
Yeah.
Okay.
My made-up man voice.
You can roll persuasion
Okay.
because it's sort of like believable. I mean, as far as he knows, it'd be believable. So, not trying to deceive him. God damn! You want to use your inspiration?
Yeah, I
And then
do.
you can grab that.
Inspiration.
And then you
Oh,
can
yes,
grab.
I do.
Then you can grab the extra inspiration that Vhajjharma has.
I'll give you mine
Yeah,
if you need it.
I've got it too.
I have inspiration right now. I can use it.
Yeah, no, you use it,
Yeah.
but she got an extra one she didn't have to use, so you can just grab it
Oh.
then. So
Okay.
go ahead, roll again. So you don't have to mark it off, basically. A free
Okay.
roll.
Come on, bitches.
Oh, there you go. Oh, you did it in the tower too. Oh yeah, I guess you. Yeah, it's probably a good idea to do that in the tower. And he's like, don't. He's like, don't say. Huh.
This has all been
Yeah.
a big misunderstanding, and I know it's very confusing, but a Halbrok can clear it all up. I promise.
Yes,
Oh
so.
God. No
Well, let's
pressure.
go over there then.
What was
And
that?
he
I can't hear
he
you.
starts walking over there this way.
Oh, okay.
Terrific.
I'll walk back with him in a very non-threatening manner. I don't want to
Okay.
be
He
intimidating or the rest.
he just comes in, and are you gonna follow him or?
I'll walk next to him, kind of
Okay.
off his shoulder, just so I don't,
All right. He's he kind of comes in right when Mellikho calms down a bit.
Yeah, I'll try and just talk to him the whole way and reassure him that this has all been just a giant misunderstanding and that my giant Kenny Rogers friend doesn't understand how to speak to people
You
sometimes.
say his name is Kenny.
Nah.
You say his name is Kenny Rogers?
No.
Not in this world.
Well, okay. He's like strange name.
That's odd.
Okay. Anyways, we'll just say you guys walk up, you know. Whoa, she's like, so, what are you looking for? Halbrok?
We're looking for whoever made those tracks up there. We're not sure.
Probably the kids.
We,
We're-
You know the
nope,
teens
they
all
were
hanging
adult
out?
tracks, and we're trying to
We
make sure
think-
too that nobody's messing with your quarry.
we think there's an adult
Halbrok,
that's exploiting the kids of
I
your
swear
village.
you're drunk. You smell different, and your voice is weird.
Well, I have had a cold lately.
I got kicked in the balls earlier, but that's a different story.
That'll do it. That'll
What?
do
I
it.
don't know what you're talking about. Euro goes, that's Halbrok?
Looks like a donut.
It don't look like
he's
him.
just kind of like looking strange at you.
Yep. I get that a lot.
He's like, Halbrok.
Do I happen to notice that he's
Yes, you do.
eyeing up?
You guys all
Alright.
notice it. She's like, he's kind of like,
Yurick,
"Yeah, something's out of
Yurick,
place. He doesn't
Yurick,
know
can you
what
do-
though.
Can you do me a favor? I need to discuss this over here with you. Can we look at kind of what your guard setup looks like here and make sure that you're properly equipped
Okay.
to
Roll
keep an eye?
roll persuasion again. Pretty good idea.
Yep.
Oh, would you like to use your inspiration?
Yes, I
You might as
would.
well. Man, you guys are just in the
Wow.
doghouse today. Well, that's better. The other one, well, I'll see if you beat him in the other one. Just to,
I'll give him mine if
If
he
you-
needs it.
yeah. Let me. If he rolled, no, he rolled good enough. In the second one, man, he needs it.
Okay, let me try it again here.
Okay. I have one too if you need it.
Apparently,
Why?
It's okay to
Not
use it once per
persuasive.
session, so easily, or twice, or man. Just give it all away, because you're gonna get one for this anyway. So if it works.
More.
Any more? Oh my
Now I
god!
have
You
one. You
basically
need
got to
help?
beat a 16. So
That's it. Whatever.
okay.
I've used up all of the inspiration and
He's
the
like,
entire
Did you
world.
use
No,
mine? You used mine,
no,
right?
I
Yep.
reckon. He's like, I
Okay.
reckon I'm gonna stay here next to Mellikho. Something's weird.
Suit yourself.
He's like, Mellikho's like, yeah, I think Albert is drunk. He needs to go back to the helm. She kind
if
of
I see
looks
that
at you, and her eye kind of quivers, and you can smell her breath. She hits the bottle a lot.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna suggest that since we're kind of in a lull,
Yeah. Oh.
we
Yeah.
kind of pick it up here next time.
Yeah.
We can
So you guys just
we-
walk. You
Because
guys.
are they leaving?
We
Are
can
those
just
two
get out of here
leaving?
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can
So
just say
okay,
that.
gentlemen, let's get back to our business. Have a good night, you guys, and then we'll just
Fine,
wander
Albert.
away.
Go back
I
to
won't-
the sword.
Halbrok, I
swinging
won't-
sword.
I won't tell your wife. Just next time, knock on the door.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. My
Alright.
mistake.
Great. Good job, guys. You guys saved yourself probably a lot of headache.
You think?
Yeah.
We pissed off the whole town. Oh,
What a pain in the ass.
Yes.
All those freaking ones and twos and shit.
Yeah,
Of course, I
know.
wasn't
Blowing
going to kill
shit up.
anybody. Come on, what am I?
Don't. I don't know.
You're you.
I don't.
You realize that this old lady isn't really like, yeah, I'm not gonna kill her.
She's gonna beat the shit out of her. What's wrong with that?
That would have been
Beat her
All I
right
hilarious.
wanted to do was turn the light off and run away.
It's like
Just
you
wanted
could
to turn
hit
light
her
off
with
and
the
run away.
butt end of your axe.
I don't want to have to talk to people and make shit up. I just want to run away.
So we'll call this
It's too difficult.
Quarry. What is this? Mellikho's. And then I'll give you guys experience for that because that was pretty cool. And I do that. Hit award. So if you look on your experience sheet, it'll have all the different things you do and the experience I give you and what it is. So I'll probably name this something else. Mellikho and halbrok. And drunk and halbrok.
Is that under the party sheet?
Yeah, it's under party sheet. And then you should have XP on the bottom, or maybe you guys don't see that. I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
we don't see it.
Oh, okay.
Where did
Tells
you
you how
see
much
that
I know.
before, though?
It says it in the chat window, but
Yeah, but we
Oh.
can see our total before.
Yeah,
Well,
before we could.
character sheet.
It
but-
says a warder
Yeah.
XP. Okay. Oh well.
We can see it on the character sheet to know what we were at. Can we not see it now?
You can just see it awarded. I don't know. No, I have no idea what you guys could see because I can't see. I don't have the sixth sense. Plunder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
plunder was worth 100 gold too. So, Halbrok is gonna give you a payout once he figures out where it goes to and all that stuff later. Cool. Yeah, sorry it was so short. We had such technical difficulties.
That worked
Okay.
out.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alrighty, folks.
Oops. Excellent.
Indeed.
Button. Cool.
Right,
Keep it
guys.
sweet.
Yeah, everyone should get some sleep. Yeah.
I gotta go get a kid in the morning. I can't leave them at their house too late.
We'll leave them until after church. Will be good.
We can't. 10:30.
It's a joke.
I know.
Because you guys are going to church.
It was only a joke for a minute for you.
Yes, I go to church now. It's
Yeah.
It's not fake.
Good.
Not every week, but you know.
Hey.
I'm becoming spiritual or something.
Good.
like a normal human who, has associations with other humans.
Oh, well,
Not a hermit.
Let's not go that far.
Not a hermit who only reads books and drinks beer.
Hey, that's not a bad life.
Really? How awesome was it? How awesome was it? You tell me. What's better, then or now?
Now is way better.
Okay, then. I rest my case.
All right. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Good night. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
That was interesting for a little short one, I guess.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was crazy, but it was fun.
Yeah. I think everyone was tired, and I was all trying to figure all this crap out. It makes me all out of it, so.
Yeah. That's good. Good distraction.
Broken.
All right. Talk to you later.
Oh, we're playing next week, right?
Yeah, I already moved the calendar. I moved it from tonight to whenever it was, so
Okay.
it's on there.
I'll remind them just to confirm, but yeah, cool.
All right.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right, see ya.
See ya.
Bye.